뭐라고 할까요? I
slipped and fell.
in the living room이요. 미끄러지는 건 slip, 넘어지는 건 fall. 근데 미끄러졌고 넘어졌어요. 둘 다 과거로 I slipped and fell in the living room 이렇게 말합니다. 이 문장 알렉스의 발음 듣고 두 번 따라해 보세요.
I slipped and fell in the living room. I slipped and fell in the living room.
두 번째 문장은 제가 바닥에 물기가 있는 줄 모르고요. 그래서 부주의하다가 미끄러져서 넘어졌다 이런 문맥이겠죠. 제가 이런 줄 몰랐어요. I didn't know there was water. 물이 있는 줄을 몰랐죠. 근데 어디에? 바닥에. 바닥에라고 할 때 세 단어로 뭐라고 해요? 바닥에. 자, I didn't know there was water.
On the floor.
이렇게요. On the floor, on the floor. 바닥 위에 있으니까 물이요. I didn't know there was water on the floor. 이렇게 완성했습니다. 두 번 연습해 보세요.
I didn't know there was water on the floor. I didn't know there was water on the floor.
세 번째 문장은 제가 가서 좀 도와드릴까요? 이러면 어떨까요? 이런 거예요. 그래서 what if I 뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐 a bit. 단어가 좀 많이 필요합니다. 5개인데요. 가서 도와주는 거예요. 가서 일단 그쪽으로 가서 and 도와주답니다. 단어가 5개 필요한데 what if I
Come over and help out.
a bit 이렇게요. 제가 그쪽으로 간다고 할 때도 come over라고 하거든요. come over and help out. come over and help out 이렇게 넣어서 what if I come over and help out a bit 이렇게 완성했습니다. 역시 두 번 해보세요.
What if I come over and help out a bit? What if I come over and help out a bit?
이제 빈칸에 채워 넣었던 단어들을 핵심 표현 그 덩어리로 기억하시기 바랍니다. 그리고 그걸 넣어서 아래 문장들 만들어 보세요. 141쪽입니다. 빙판길에서 미끄러져서 넘어졌어 할 때 미끄러져서 넘어졌으니까 slipped and fell. slipped and fell 넣어서 만들어 보시고 새로 산 러그를 바닥에 깔았다. 바닥 위에 깔았으니까 on the floor. on the floor 넣어서 만들어 보시고 난 누가 와서 도와주는 게 절대 싫어. 그러면 come over and help out. come over and help out 넣어서 역시 만들어 보시기 바랍니다. 정답은 141쪽 아래에 있는 거 꼭 읽어보시고 내가 뭘 틀렸지? 아 이렇게 쓰는 거구나 확인하면서 실력이 올라가는 겁니다. 문장 잘 기억하세요. 이제 본문대화 영어로 들려드릴게요.
Hey, you're home. You sound terrible. What happened?
I slipped and fell in the living room. I didn't know there was water on the floor.
Oh no. What if I come over and help out a bit?
No, you don't have to. I'm good.
이렇게 전화로 지금 무슨 일 있냐 목소리만 듣고도 지금 알 수 있죠. 어디가 안 좋은 것 같은데 뭐냐 도와줄까? I'm good. 전 괜찮아요. 이런 상황입니다. So they're talking on the phone.
That's right. Nick and Miranda are talking on the phone, and something sounds wrong with Miranda's voice.
그렇죠. 미란다의 목소리가 좀 평소와 다르니까 뭔가 눈치를 챕니다. 닉이 먼저 이렇게 얘기합니다. 여보세요? 아 집에 계시네요.
Hey, you're home.
이라는 건 지금 전화 건 것이 상대방 집 전화라는 거죠. 이건 집 전화. 그죠? You're home. Hey, you're home.
Hey.
아니면 이렇게 말 못하죠.
네.
네, 휴대전화면
네.
You're home이라고 말 못하죠. 어떻게 알아요?
Because probably there was a dialogue line before this.
일 수도
아닐까요?
있네요. 아, 그럴 수도 있고. 아, 그렇네요.
왜냐면 you sound terrible라고 했으니까 아마 미란다 먼저 hello 이라고 했을 거예요. 근데 여기는 뭐 7라인 해야 되니까
네.
빠졌나 봐요.
아무튼 집 전화로 걸어서 You're home일 수 있고 아니면
그렇죠.
그 전에 문맥이 있었는데 아무튼 안 받다가 도착하면 뭐 전화
그렇죠.
뭐,
네.
합시다 뭐 이럴 수도 있고 아무튼 You're home 하면 집에 계시네요. 이거 You're home, You're home. You're home 할 때 있고 You're at home 할 때도 있어요. 근데 이때는 그냥 You're home 이걸로 됩니다.
Right.
Hey, you're home. 목소리가 안 좋은데요.
You sound terrible.
You sound terrible. 그러니까 목소리가 이러니까 sound죠. 지금 전화를 하고 있는데 영상통화 아닌 바에는 you look이 아니라 you sound죠. You sound terrible.
You sound
Right, if it's a
terrible.
video call, you could say sound or look,
Look.
or
할 수
both.
있고.
Or both.
둘 다 되죠.
You sound and look terrible. What's wrong?
얼굴도 목소리도 둘 다 안 좋네요. 이럴 수 있고. voice call이면. Okay. So you sound terrible. 무슨 일 있어요?
What happened?
제가 거실에서 미끄러져서 넘어졌어요.
I slipped and fell in the living room.
I slipped라는 요 덩어리를 가지고 뒤에 또 뭔가 붙여서 문장을 길게 만들어 연습하는 이걸 스텝 바이 스텝에서 들으실 수 있습니다. 오디오 학당 가시면 돼요. EBS 오디오 학당 스텝 바이 스텝 줄여서 스바스라고 하는 거 많이 알려주시고 이것도 애청해 주시기 바랍니다. 제가 거실에서 미끄러져서 넘어졌어요.
I slipped and fell in the living room.
그죠? slip and fall. slip 미끄러지는 거, fall 넘어지는 거. 미끄러져서 넘어지는 거는 조금 한 세트 아니에요?
Correct.
제가 미끄러졌는데 멀쩡해요 보다는 미끄러져서 넘어졌어요가
Mhm.
그냥 순서상으로. 네,
음흠.
그래서 보통 I slipped and fell 덩어리로 말하죠.
Right, and usually in the past tense.
음흠.
예를 들면 before you fall, I would say don't slip. Just be careful. It's slippery. Don't
미끄러지지
slip.
않게. 네.
But when someone slips and 넘어
졌으면
then he would say she slipped and fell. He slipped and fell. I slipped and fell.
그렇죠. 이미 미끄러져 넘어졌으면 I slipped and fell in the living room 이렇게. 네.
Mhm.
그래서 어디에서는 뭐 뒤에 다른 거 붙을 수 있고요. I slipped and fell in the living room. 거실에서 미끄러져서 넘어졌어요. 바닥에 물이 있는 걸 몰랐지 뭐예요.
I didn't know there was water on the floor.
I didn't know there was water on the floor. 물은 셀 수 없는 명사예요. 그래서 물이 많이 있어도 조금 있어도 그냥 there was water, there is water on the floor.
Right. I didn't know there was water on the floor, or be careful, there is water on the floor.
그렇죠. 이 slip이라는 거 가지고 보면 slip은 미끄러지다라는 동사인데요. 바닥이 watch out, 조심해 하면서 the floor is slippery.
That's right. Slippery is the adjective here.
그렇죠. slippery 하면은 미끄러운인데요. 철자가요.
S-L-I-P-P-E-R-Y.
그렇죠. slippery. 이게 미끄러운 거고.
slippery.
그리고 신발 중에 홈쇼핑이나 이런 데서도 참 많이 판매를 하는 종목 중에 하나입니다. slip-ons라고 있어요. slip-ons. slip-ons는 뭐냐면 끈을 묶고 풀고 하지 않는 거예요. 그냥 신발이 쑥 들어가니까 slip-ons거든요. slip-ons.
It's easy to put on, so it's like your feet are. It's so easy. It
slippers처럼.
just slips in there.
그렇죠. 미끄러져 들어가니까. 네, 그래서 slip-ons이라고 말을 하고요. 그리고 이제 그렇게 지금 말씀드린 것처럼 그냥 발이 쑥 들어가니까 slippers죠. 네, 그래서 I didn't know there was water on the floor. 그러니까 그 floor가 slippery 했었던 건데 몰랐어요. 어머 어떡해요.
Oh no.
Oh no. 그냥 oh my. 제가 가서 좀 도와드리면 어떨까요?
What if I come over and help out a bit?
이렇게 특히나 집에서 사고 났을 때는 근처에 계신 분들의 도움을 청하기가 쉽잖아요. 아니면은 뭐 앰뷸런스 부르던가 네, 그런 건데 What if I come over and help out a bit? 우리 집으로 와라라고 할 때도 come over. 근데 내가 간다고 할 때도 come over죠.
That's right. Can I come over?
아니면 Can I come over to your
house.
place인데
Right.
빼서 그냥 말하면 되는 거죠.
That's
Can I
right.
come over? 가도 될까? What if I come over and help out a bit? 제가 좀 가서 도와드리면 어떨까요? 아니에요. 안 그러셔도 돼요.
No. You don't have to.
저 괜찮아요.
You don't have to come over and help out a bit. It's a nice way to refuse an activity, an offer. 예, 선물 아니고 그냥 뭐
도와주려고
해주는 거,
하는
도와주는 거.
행동을
네.
안 해도 된다.
No. You don't have to. You don't have to do that.
그렇죠. You don't have to do that. 그러지 않으셔도 괜찮다. 저는 괜찮습니다. I'm good. 그리고 또 많이 쓰는 게 나만이 아니라 우리가 같이 뭔가 하는데 어떡하지? 알렉스. 트래픽이 저렇게 되면 어떡하지? 늦는 거 아닌가? 괜찮아. 우리 괜찮아요. 이름 뭐라 그래요? We're good.
We're good. We're fine. We're
그죠?
good.
이렇게 말해요. 그러니까 저 괜찮아요? I'm good. 우리
Mhm.
괜찮나? 괜찮을까? 괜찮겠지?
Yeah, we're good.
이렇게 말해요. We're good. We're good. 이것도 많이 쓰는 말이니까 기억해 두시고 142쪽에 있는 대화입니다. 전화 대화 두 번 들려드릴게요. 잘 듣고 따라해 보세요.
Hey, you're home. You sound terrible. What happened?
I slipped and fell in the living room. I didn't know there was water on the floor.
Oh no. What if I come over and help out a bit?
No, you don't have to. I'm good.
Hey, you're home. You sound terrible. What happened?
I slipped and fell in the living room. I didn't know there was water on the floor.
Oh no. What if I come over and help out a bit?
No, you don't have to. I'm good.
Speaking pattern. 이러면 어떨까요?
What if?
주어 동사를 넣으시면 돼요. 이러면 어떨까요? 제가 가서 좀 도와드리면 어떨까요?
What if I come over and help out a bit?
우리 만나서 저녁 먹을까?
What if we meet up for dinner?
이렇게. 아무튼 주어, 동사 이런 순서로만 넣으시면 돼요. 그런 문장 넣으시면 됩니다. 이러면 어떨까? What if we meet up for dinner? 또는
1km
이러면
앞에
어떨까?
시속 90km
What if
박스형 과속
we
단속
watch a movie?
우리 영화나 볼까?
Can we use past tense as well? In Korean?
Yeah.
What if we never met?
우리가 만나지 못했다면, 우리가 못 만났다면 어땠을까?
친한 친구나 뭐 partner나 뭐
그쵸. 뭐
wife,
좋은 이웃도
husband.
되고, 좋은 배우자도 되고.
What if we never met?
We never met. 이건 이제 가정하는 건데 우리가 만났어요. 그래서 정말 좋은 사람이 됐어요. 좋은 사이가. 근데 what if we never met?
That's our bonus English lesson for the day.
이거는 하나 더 추가로 알고 계시면 좋겠습니다. 자, 143쪽 아래 보시면 이러면 어떨까? 라고 할 때 what if 다음에 내가 너네 회사에서 일하면 어떨까? 우리가 회사를 새로 차리면 어떨까? 일주일에 2번씩 내가 너희 강아지 봐주면 어떨까? 이런 것도 만들어 보시기 바랍니다.
여러분은 지금 영어회화 레벨 2 이지 잉글리시를 듣고 계십니다.
Taeyeon's tip.
대화문에서 미란다가 거실 바닥에 있던 물 때문에 미끄러졌다고 하니까 닉이 가서 도와드릴까요? 라고 할 때 What if I come over and help out a bit? 라고 했습니다. 이거는 이러면 어떻겠어? 라고 이러면 어떨까? 라는 의미, 그러니까 제안하는 의미로도 쓰이고요. 또는 이러면 어떡하지? 이러면 어떡해? 라고 가정할 때도 쓸 수 있는 말이에요. 만약에 내일 뭐 소풍 갈까? 피크닉 갈까? 비 오면 어떡해? 그럼 뭐라 그래요?
You want to go on a picnic tomorrow?
어허,
What if it rains?
이렇게. 이럴 때는 비가 오면 어떡하지? 라고 가정에서 생각해서 말을 하는 거죠. 이럴 때도 쓸 수 있습니다. What if 넣어서요. 144쪽 아래 보시면 알렉스의 레벨런 문장이 있습니다. 오늘은요.
What happened to your voice?
목소리가 왜 그래?
What happened to your voice? In the dialogue, Nick says, "You sound terrible. What happened?" Actually, you can just do that in one sentence. What happened to your voice?
목소리가 왜 그러냐 한 문장으로 물어볼 수 있어요. 근데 알렉스가 지금 친절하게 천천히 또박또박 단어를 이렇게 이제 말씀을 드리니까 What happened to your voice라고 했는데 보통 말할 때는 What happened to your voice
What happened to your voice?
이렇게 하죠. 그러니까 발음하는 규칙이에요. What happened 드로 끝났죠. to가 또 올 거죠. 드하고 트하고 발음하는 곳이 발음되는 곳이 똑같아요. 그러니까 앞에 있는 그 드란 소리는 하지 않고 to로 미리 넘어가는 겁니다. 그래서 빨리 하면 어떻게 된다고요?
What happened to your voice?
다시 한번
What happened to your voice?
이렇게 된다고요. 네.
What happened to your voice? Or, of course, what happened to your face, what happened to your skin,
arm.
what happened to your arm라고도 할 수 있어요.
그쵸. 목소리 말고도 팔이 왜 그래? What happened to your forehead? 이마 왜 그래? 아, 가다 넘어졌어. 부딪혔어. 이럴 때도 쓰는 거고 다양하게 쓸 수 있습니다. 145쪽에 스피킹 그래머. 과거에 이런 걸 해본 적이 있냐라고 할 때 Have you ever PP용 넣어서 만들어 보세요. 다시 듣기는 EBS 오디오학당 가시면 되고 가시면 스텝 바이 스텝도 있습니다. 김태현과 알렉스와 김태현의 스텝 바이 스텝도 애청해 주세요. 추첨을 통해 라운드 키친 세븐에서 반찬 이용권, 12그랩스에서 화장품을 드립니다.
Great job, everyone.
지금까지 김태현,
Alex입니다.
영어 이지하게 하세요.
Easy English.
영어 회화 레벨 2 Easy English. 날마다 새롭게 시작합니다. 영어 회화 레벨 1 Start English. Welcome aboard.
입이 트이는
영어.
Listen up, everyone. 귀가 트이는 영어.
Power English!
Hello everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Welcome to Easy Writing. You got the invitation, you got the right address.
Hello, this is your host Kim Gil-po.
Laura Kim.
And welcome to 진짜 미국 영어.
EBS FM을 대표하는 영어 어벤져스들이 한 팀으로 뭉쳤다. 이보영, 김태현, 알렉스, 크리스틴, 캐머런, 이현석, 피터, 제니퍼, 마스터 유진, 세리나, 김교포, 로라까지. EBS FM 생방송 이브닝 스페셜. 매일 저녁 6시 대한민국 최고의 잉글리시 트레이너가 여러분을 찾아갑니다.
영어 회화 level 3 Power English. Hello
Well-
everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
Yes.
to the show.
Yes, welcome. You are eager. You're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ending the month very soon.
Yes, we are.
And we just want to let you know that it would be a great idea to
Mhm.
study with a book.
Yes.
And you can find them at your local bookstores. If not, you can go online and purchase a book.
Yes. Or
Okay.
purchase 12 books.
Or-
you can get a.
So we are buying a drone this month.
We are.
And the subtitle is interesting.
Yeah. I could turn this hobby into a business.
Turn a hobby into a business.
Mhm.
And it's something that we see quite often these days.
We do.
Don't we?
Yeah, I don't know if I like this or don't like it.
Oh, so what do you mean?
Because I do like the idea of someone being able to take an activity they love and make it their profession and, you know, living that way.
Right.
But I feel sometimes you keep your main job, but it's like your main job doesn't pay enough money. So
Yeah.
just to have a basic life,
Right.
you have to turn enjoyable activities into work activities.
Yeah, I agree. As much as I, like cooking
Mhm.
or making kimchi,
Mhm.
I don't know, and people say, oh, you should sell it. I don't know about that.
Because
No.
in the end,
Mhm.
most of the time, for example, I know people who are artists.
Yeah.
They love being an artist.
Right.
But the moment they make art a business,
Right.
they're doing mostly like taxes
That's right.
and like all of that paperwork. They're not doing the real art anymore.
That's right.
Mm.
So you got to be very careful.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Okay. Here are some expressions that we're going to learn today. Pull someone aside.
It means that you're going to have maybe a private conversation with someone.
Okay, so you're
probably not good.
So you're literally pulling them aside
Yeah.
and saying, I need to talk to you.
Mhm, mhm.
One of a kind.
This is one word, one dash of dash a dash kind,
Mhm.
means unique.
Unique.
Mhm.
Okay. And finally, in the long run.
Over a long period of time.
Mhm.
Not the short term, but the long term.
All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
Today at the Drone Club meeting, we talked about opportunities to make money as drone photographers.
Are you thinking about doing that?
Yeah, especially since Kyle, the club president, pulled me aside and said he thought I had a lot of talent.
From the videos you showed me, you know how to take one-of-a-kind shots.
Well, that's what he said. He told me the customer base for drone photography is growing.
So, in the long run, you could become a full-time drone photographer and videographer. Amazing!
All right, so Tristan says today at the Drone Club meeting, we talked about opportunities to make money as drone photographers.
Oh.
Well, this I think is actually quite a good idea.
Yeah, if you're doing photography.
Photography, I think, is okay. Yeah.
I mean, you know, recently I've been doing some like video shooting.
Yes.
And it's actually quite enjoyable.
Well, you're very good at it, Cameron.
Oh, I thank you.
I sincerely
try.
say that.
I try.
You're very good. you could make that into a business, I think. Amy says, are you thinking about doing that? And what does Tristan say?
Yeah, especially since Kyle, the club president, pulled me aside and said he thought I had a lot of talent.
Okay. So especially since
Yes.
is our power pattern.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Are you thinking about doing that? Yeah is the answer.
Yes.
But you're giving a reason.
Right. So especially since. This since here is not the since 1998 we have been it's not talking about a time. This is like saying because. So you could say especially because, but you are saying this because you're giving a very important reason.
Yeah.
Maybe the main reason you have made a decision.
Okay, so especially since Kyle, the club president,
Yes.
okay, what did they do? What did she do?
Pulled me aside and said I had a lot of talent.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Kyle could actually be a man or a woman. In this
Yes.
case, it's a man. Okay, if someone pulls you aside,
Yes.
why would they do that?
They're wanting to have a private conversation. Maybe other people can see you have a conversation, but they are not close enough to hear your conversation.
Okay.
And to be honest, I hear this mostly in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like there's an attitude problem, they're not doing well, so you pull them aside and say, hey, can you do better?
Yeah.
But in our dialogue, this is an example where it is a good thing. He is being praised for having talent, but he doesn't want to do it in front of everybody.
Right.
Because that might be awkward in front of the other club members.
Right.
So he's kind of pulling him aside and having a private conversation.
That's right. So the action, the literal action of pulling someone aside
Yes.
is not that you're pulling them.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, yeah, not physically pulling.
You're not, because if you look at it, you could say, oh, they're pulling them and to the side. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, excuse me, can you come over here?
Yeah. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, do you have a moment?
Can we talk for a second?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so you pull him aside, and he thought I had a lot of talent. To have a lot of talent means that you got some talent.
You got some skills.
You got some skills.
Yeah.
All right. And Amy says,
From the videos you showed me, you know how to take one-of-a-kind shots.
oh, so Tristan is good at photography.
Yes.
He takes one-of-a-kind shots.
Yes. So one-of-a-kind, it has two very closely related meanings. So the first one with one-of-a-kind means unique.
Unique.
In the sense of it's very rare, you cannot find it. A very closely related meaning can also be custom. So if you talk about clothes being one of a kind,
Right.
of course they are unique, but they're unique because they're custom made.
Right,
Often. You
right.
ordered it to be made specifically for you.
Very good. So in this case, one-of-a-kind shots is very unique and different kind of
No
shots.
one can shoot those shots like
Yeah,
you.
Yeah. And Tristan says, that's what he said. He told me the customer base for drone photography is growing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Kyle said. They're one-of-a-kind shots. And he told me the customer base, which is our power vocab,
Yes.
is growing for
So-
photography.
Right. So customer base. here means potential market.
Mhm.
It means the number of people who are looking, who are needing drone photography.
Got it.
So this is often used in business
Mhm.
when you can say like, oh, our customer base is mainly 30-year-old males
Mhm.
who are recently married.
Yeah, yeah.
The type of person
The type.
that is going to buy your product.
Right. So
Mm.
you can think of this as like types of customers.
Yeah. Another word is demographic.
Demographic.
Customer demographic,
Okay.
which in this case are the people that want drone photography.
Okay.
Mm,
So
mm.
more people want drone photography.
Yeah.
And what does Amy say?
So in the long run, you could become a full-time drone photographer and videographer. Amazing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in the long run.
In the long run.
Mm.
So in the long run means far into the future.
Yeah.
Into the future.
Mhm.
So we're not thinking short term, we're thinking long term. So in the long run, hey, maybe in a couple of years, you could be a full-time photographer, videographer
Yeah.
with your drone.
Well, I mean, if you really do like taking pictures, you
Mm.
can definitely turn that into a business.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, make what they call stock photos,
Mhm.
stock videos.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone's making content, but
Mhm.
you need pictures of beautiful mountains.
That's right.
The rain falling in the forest.
Right,
A
right.
child playing in the field.
Yes.
All these very generic
Yeah.
kind of videos that
right.
he could shoot with his drone.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Today at the Drone Club meeting, we talked about opportunities to make money as drone photographers.
Are you thinking about doing that?
Yeah, especially since Kyle, the club president, pulled me aside and said he thought I had a lot of talent.
From the videos you showed me, you know how to take one-of-a-kind shot.
One of a
Well, that's what he said. He told me the customer base for drone photography is growing.
So, in the long run, you could become a full-time drone photographer and videographer. Amazing.
Amazing.
All right, it's time for Power Note. We're on pages 142 and 3. If you pull someone aside, you're basically saying, hey, could I speak with you
Mhm.
over here
Yeah.
privately?
Let me talk to you quietly.
Quietly,
Mm.
okay? Why did Mike pull you aside back there?
He wanted to know if I was okay with him asking my sister out on a date.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So, hey, can I ask you something? Can pull him aside.
Yeah.
Right, and say, can I date your sister?
Oh gosh, that's a weird conversation.
Right. So obviously, because it's awkward, it's weird, you need a private moment.
Yeah, you don't want to sit
Yeah.
in front of the classroom,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
The police officer pulled the man aside and asked for his identification.
Uh-huh.
We often do hear this expression used this way.
Yeah.
They pull someone over
Yes.
on the side of the road, or pull them aside.
Yeah. So usually pull over, we're talking about a car and going to the side of the road.
Mhm.
To pull aside, you're probably not in a car.
Right.
You're probably walking. And in this situation specifically, there's probably someone a little strange in the group.
Mhm.
Someone that doesn't look like they're supposed to be in that location.
Right,
So
right.
they get the police officer, the security guard to pull the man over or the woman over to the side and,
Mhm.
hey, are you supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Can you show us, show us who you are?
Right.
Yeah.
So as you can see from these examples, some of
Mhm.
them could be like, you want to kind of double check or check on something
hmm
to pull someone aside. You can also ask a private question
Yeah.
to pull them aside.
Yeah.
Or if you're a boss and you are kind of reprimanding, meaning like,
Getting on to
yeah,
Yeah.
like saying something negative, scolding,
Yeah.
then you can pull them aside. A
Mhm.
teacher
Mhm.
can pull aside a student.
Yeah. And it's usually not good.
It's not good.
Usually
Can I
it's
see you
not.
over here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not
Mhm.
good.
Right,
Not good.
right.
You need to be quiet. You're playing around too
Uh,
much. Yeah. You don't want to be pulled aside.
That is very, very true.
Mhm.
Mm.
Is this ever used in the positive?
Well, in the conversation we had
Mhm.
where the club manager pulled him aside and said, "You're
Yeah.
doing a good job."
Yeah.
It is possible,
Mhm.
but there's still kind of that secretness to it.
It is
You know,
secret.
even if your boss pulls you
Mhm,
aside to
mhm.
tell you you're doing a good job,
Right.
maybe they don't want to do it in front of everybody
Right.
because the other people will get angry. Well, why does he get all the praise?
Right.
We're working hard too.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Okay. One of a kind. This means unique.
Yeah.
Something that's very different
Mhm,
and not
mhm.
done before.
Yes.
Your engagement ring is gorgeous. Did you get it at the jewelry store?
No, it's a one-of-a-kind design that Jim commissioned.
So as you mentioned, it's custom
Yes.
design.
Yeah, because in English,
Uh-huh.
unique can kind of mean special as
Mhm.
well.
Right.
It isn't just that it is the only one. It's also that it's the only one and it's also never seen before.
Yes.
But one of a kind,
Mhm.
it doesn't have to be special in the sense of like a revolutionary new design.
Right.
But it is the only one that exists.
It is the only one that exists. That's a good one.
Mm.
Okay. Monique's one-of-a-kind designs caught the attention of fashion icon Fabrique Jeunesse.
Fabrique Jeunesse.
Fabrique Jeunesse. Yes.
Yes.
So one-of-a-kind designs.
Mhm.
Again,
Right.
you can't find them anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
So one of a kind is often used for products.
Mhm.
So anything that someone is trying to sell you, oh, this is one of a kind. You'll never find another painting like this.
Right, right.
Mm.
You know, I've heard this expression used on people.
You're one of a kind.
You're one of a kind.
That can sound really good or really bad.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, obviously, saying that you're unique is
Mhm.
often
Is it
a
good?
compliment.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah.
But sometimes it can mean you're really weird.
Yes. Right, right. So he's one of a kind.
Yeah, one
and
of a
it
kind.
really depends on your tone. Oh, he's one of a kind.
Yeah.
He's really innovative. He's really different.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking of new ideas. But you can also say like, well, I've never met anyone so weird like him.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's similar to in Korean how you can say like 특이하다.
Yeah.
Like that just means kind of unique and different.
Yeah.
But it can be positive or very oftentimes negative.
That's
Yeah.
right. In the long run means after a long period of time. So into the future.
Into the future.
And we can say in the short run, in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ow, my feet hurt so much. These shoes are too tight.
Wearing shoes that are too small will do a lot of damage to your feet in the long run.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So right now it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in the future,
Mm-hmm.
your feet. You know, that's why women who wear heels,
Yeah.
I mean, in your 20s, like, I think even okay until 40s, but then later,
Mm-hmm.
you can have feet
You
problems.
try to, yeah, my mom.
Yeah?
She'd have surgery on her toes.
Really?
Yeah, because she wore like the really tight shoes.
Pointy?
The pointy shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh,
So.
wow. Okay. In the long run, I plan to move my factory to a small town in the Midwest.
Ah, so that's your kind of long-term future plans.
Okay. So my quick question is, Cameron, if
Yes.
you say in the long run, how much into the future does that feel to you?
Well, it is not a day. It is much longer. So I would think several years.
Yeah.
Most often, it's going to be several years or more.
I agree.
However,
Mhm.
I would also say that it's not thousands of years.
That's right.
So when you would not talk about this on like a country,
Mhm.
this country in the long run, over 3,000 years will, succeed. We aren't talking about that.
Yeah.
It's probably somewhere within like a 2 to 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
That's right. Okay. All right, especially since it's our power pattern,
Yes.
which means basically because you're saying because,
Yeah,
especially because.
especially because.
Okay. You should add more sunblock, especially since you already have a sunburn on your back.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Mike is the best candidate for the job, especially since he has the most experience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's like you are stressing a point and you're
Mhm.
giving a reason why.
Yes.
Okay, you should do this, or you should eat this because
Especially.
especially.
This is definitely the main reason.
Yes. Okay. Customer base is a good term to know.
Yeah.
And the definition, you can find it on page 144. All right, let's thank our sponsors.
한국토익의원회에서 취업과 승진을 위한 토익 스피킹 응시권을 드립니다.
And please, everyone, if you haven't already, sign up for
오디오
Audio 어학당.
어학당.
That's where you can like 다시 듣기 everything.
Everything.
And just 듣기 new stuff.
Yeah, not just us, other people too.
Yeah.
We know that we are your favorite.
Yes.
But there are some teacher that can be your second favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're okay with that.
We are.
Okay. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
Bye bye.
EBS 오디오 쇼트 57초 교양 정보. 마티스가 색종이로 작품을 만들었다고? 피카소와 함께 당대 미술계에서 세간의 이목을 끌었던 예술가 마티스. 마티스는 성실하기도 했지만 창작력이 남달랐습니다.